Good evening, everyone. Good evening. You know, I just have to say, this is just an incredible crowd, and I am just so happy to see so many folks out here for such a wonderful community event. You know, this is the 32nd annual Bellevue Youthlink Community Leadership Awards, and I know Patrick Alina said to me earlier today, you know, he is your leader here, and he said this is his 21st Youthlink Awards that he has helped pull together. So a thank you to you, Patrick. So I'm Michael Shiosaki, and I have the honor of being your co-host this evening. I'm the director of Bellevue Parks and Community Services. And, you know, we are so fortunate that the Bellevue Youthlink program is a part of our department. I also wanted to give a thank you to Figurati Strings and Shurya for their beautiful music. As we know, music is truly an international language. But, okay, so yes, a round of applause, please. But you know, before we get underway this evening, I just wanted to take a few moments to speak to yet the latest incidents in the ongoing epidemic of gun violence in this country. As you may know, just yesterday at an elementary school in Uvalde, Texas, 19 students and 2 teachers were shot dead. And then just 10 days before that, 10 Black Americans were killed in a grocery store in Buffalo, New York. And these are among so many other acts of violence and hate in our country. It both saddens and sickens me to think of so many senseless acts of violence. What gives me hope and inspires me is seeing all of you, hearing the stories of the exceptional work you do to build a more just community here in Bellevue and shine a light on the darkness, and not be willing to accept that this is just another day in America and that all of this is okay. So before we begin the program tonight, I ask that you join me in a moment of silence to both acknowledge and honor those innocent victims of violence and hate in Uvalde and Buffalo and Sandy Hook and all those incidents in between. So just a moment. Thank you very much. So we'd like to begin by having our youth host and Youthlink board co-chair, Natalie Sarabosing, read a land acknowledgement.
The City of Bellevue acknowledges that we are on the indigenous land of Coast Salish peoples who have reserved treaty rights to this land, including the Duwamish, Suquamish tribe, Muckleshoot Indian tribe, and Snoqualmie Indian tribe. We thank these caretakers of this land who have lived and continue to live here since time immemorial. We would also like to share this additional statement from the Duwamish tribe. It is important to note that this kind of acknowledgement is not a new practice developed by colonial institutions. Land acknowledgement is actually a traditional custom dating back centuries for many Native communities and nations. For non-Indigenous communities, land acknowledgement is a powerful way of showing respect and honoring the Indigenous peoples of the land on which we work and live. Acknowledgement is a simple way of resisting the erasure of Indigenous histories and working towards honoring and inviting the truth. Thank you.
Thank you, Natalie, for sharing that land acknowledgement. So each May, Youthlink recognizes children and teens who serve our community and make a lasting positive impact on our lives. Tonight, we're here to honor each of them For the past 32 years, we've invited nominations for several youth categories to recognize young people in Bellevue and to ensure that we recognize and celebrate diverse forms of youth leadership and service, categories including advocacy, support, allyship, diversity, equity, and inclusion work. This year's theme is Youth Leadership is Active and Growing. We received over 120 nominations, which is just amazing and a testament to all the great work that's being done in our community. It was inspiring for our youth planning committee and staff to read about so many ways our nominees and winners serve the community, help their families, and are exemplary role models to each other. Tonight, you'll hear powerful testaments of how our young people have risen to the challenge during these unprecedented times and responded to the needs of our community in so many ways. But first, I'd like to introduce you to some of our very special guests, and we're honored to have some of our community's local dignitaries right here. So starting off, I'd like to introduce Deputy Mayor Jared Neuenhuis here in the front row. City Council Member Conrad Lee. City Council Member Janice Zahn. City Council Member John Stokes. City Council Member Jeremy Barksdale. And our own very city manager, Brad Miyake. Bellevue Police Chief Wendell Shirley. Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer, Dr. Linda Whitehead. And the entire Diversity Advantage team. Thank you all for being here. And a couple more. So Bellevue Human Services Commissioner Jimmy Singh and Angela Fan. Former Bellevue School Board and Youthlink liaison, Dr. Francine Wiest.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Devika Vyas, and I serve as the adult co-chair of the Youthlink board. The Youthlink board consists of 12 youth, 6 adults, and 2 liaisons who are appointed by the city manager and work in equal partnership. The board supports projects and organizations that serve children and teens in our community. The board also advises the city manager on youth issues. At this time, I would like to recognize all of our Youthlink board members and liaisons, so please stand up so we can give you a round of applause. I will say, as I call your name, you can take a stand, and we're going to ask that you save the applause when I hit the last person. Okay, thank you so much. So, starting off, we have Council Member Jeremy Barksdale, Bellevue City Council Liaison. We also have Dr. Seema Sarafan, Bellevue School Board Liaison. In our adults representation, we have Rachel Doyle, Mukti Khan, Rosie Mendoza. And from our youth, we have Candace Warner, Irfan Madani, Manish Nandendla, Melissa Shafi, Mia Trenbeath, Natalie Sarabozing, Neo Howe, Priyanka Mukara, Richard Lee, and Sarah Desai. Please join me in giving them a warm welcome. Thank you so much. For the past 2 years, our board and youth council have been working to address a range of young people's immediate needs, from youth mental health to homelessness and food insecurity in our community. Our board works to affect change from a systems and program level, partnering with key community members and stakeholders. For example, the board partnered with the Little Food Pantries Project and began developing our own Bellevue Community Food Pantry Network. So far, we've partnered with local organizations to have community food pantries in the Crossroads and Factoria areas, stocking nearly 100 times since last summer. And with the support from a Bellevue Rotary Community Grant, I'm very pleased to share that this summer we will also be able to expand these important resources to other Bellevue neighborhoods.
Alongside our Youthlink board effort, the Bellevue Youth Council and action teams have responded by organizing important community events, such as the Unity Through Diversity event, a celebration of Bellevue's diversity, as well as tackling important topics relating to equity and inclusion work. Also, with the emerging surge of COVID-19 related information and vaccination needs, our COVID support action team, in partnership with the Worth a Shot campaign, a project founded by a Bellevue Youth Council member, organized a series of town hall information sessions for Black, Indigenous, and people of color youth, immigrants, and refugees. As we move forward in this new reality with many challenges and solutions, our Youthlink program will continue to work closely with our local schools, community providers, agencies, and residents to center youth voice in this space.
Thank you.
So now I'd like to welcome City Manager Brad Miyake, who will present our first Youthlink Program Award, the Bellevue Youth Council MVP and Rookie of the Year Award.
So thank you, Michael, and thank you everyone for being here today. What an impressive turnout today. Man, it's like standing room only in the back, isn't there? So we're going to begin the awards portion of our program by acknowledging the teens and adults who volunteer on the Bellevue Youth Council and action teams, the heart and soul of the program. They volunteer dozens of hours for the many action teams and special projects, including tonight's Community Leadership Awards event. At this time, will all the students and adults involved in Youthlink please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Thank you. You could be seated. Despite the pandemic this year has the largest Youthlink membership with over 85 Bellevue students involved in the Bellevue Youth Council and action teams. Since 2002, the Youth Council has honored and exceptional students have served as the most valuable players. Nominated by the peers tonight, we would like to honor Daniel Koo of the International School, Mayor Grewal of Interlake High School as this year's Youthlank's Most Valuable Player Award winners. With Daniel. Come on up, Daniel and Amir. Please accept your awards. Pardon? Let's just hold on to your. I'm going to give you the awards. Let's give them another round of applause here. Thank you very much. You can be seated. Thank you. And this year we have a new award called the Youthlink Rookie of the Year Award. This individual certainly deserves this award because of their enthusiasm and willingness to step up despite being new. This award goes to Shreya Kumar. So, Sarah, can you come up? Congratulations. Now it's my honor to introduce the Youthlank's class of 2020. Would all the Youthlink seniors here tonight please stand up and come up to the podium as I call your name. This year we have 13 graduating seniors. They are Aditya Davidi, Ansa Verma, Aisha Patel, Candace Warner, Elsie Benke, Harita Rabala, Isabel Wang, Jessica Massey, Manish Nandela, Sarah Bosing, Priyanka Mukhara, Sarah Desai, and Rena Wu. So thank you for coming up. We have had the privilege of watching many of you mature from your early years in high school. Each one of you has contributed to the success of Youthlink through your leadership and involvement on various action teams and other special projects accumulating in hundreds of community service hours. Each of you has made a difference in the programs and has been inspirational to the younger students. You all have traveled and experienced the world. We hope that you'll keep in touch. As a token of your new adventure, we have a luggage tag to remind you of your home here in Bellevue. Congratulations and thank you for the years of service. So let's just give them another round of applause. Yeah, I've also had the distinct honor of presenting the Norm Mailing Social Justice Award to a graduating senior. This award represents the work of the late King County prosecutor Norm Mailing, who championed restorative and social justice in our community. This year's award winner has been actively involved in the Youthlink board, serving as a member of the Washington State Youth Legislative Council, where she helped pass new legislation to help improve youth mental health conditions at school. She was recently awarded the Coca-Cola State Swires National Scholarship, where only 4 students received the award from Washington State among 60,000 applicants. That's pretty impressive. This student will continue her passion for diversity, equity, inclusion, and social justice work this fall, pursuing a pre-law degree at Harvard University. This year's award recipient is Priyanka Mukhara. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, I'm still up here. So I was actually filling in for some of that to show up tonight. So, anyways, I'd like to present the Phil Kushland Award. It's the Bellevue City Manager Award that gets presented each year. I'm pleased to see firsthand that youth leadership in Bellevue is diverse, active, and growing. It's my pleasure to present this award to a graduating senior of Youthlink. The award is our community's highest recognition of youth leadership. It's named after Phil Kushland, who served as city manager from 1985 to 1995. Mr. Kushland was one of the founders of Youthlink and helped set the standard for young people to experience civic service and leadership. Since 1996, this honor is given to a deserving senior who has met the following criteria. 1, demonstrated consistent and outstanding leadership through Youthlink in service to Bellevue's youth population and the greater community. 2, exemplified the ideals of leadership and provided high levels of service with integrity and commitment to others. And lastly, 3, consistently provided service while honoring their responsibilities to family and school. This year, Youthlink has been privileged to have 13 outstanding high school seniors, all providing significant hours of community service. We're really lucky to have such an accomplished young people who are living in and contributing to our community. I'm now honored to invite Natalie Sarabosing, Aisha Patel, Haritha Mukhara, and Isabel Wang to join me at the podium. Come on up. Do we have everybody here? Is one missing? Okay. So Natalie Serbosing is from Newport High School and has been part of Youthlink for 4 years, serving the Youthlink board as a youth co-chair and helped develop Helio, an artificial intelligence youth mental health chatbot. Natalie will attend Carnegie Mellon this fall. Aisha Patel from Interlake High School has been part of the Youthlank's executive committee for 4 years. Aisha helped organize science, technology, engineering, and math-related coding summer camps for diverse youth in Crossroads area and will pursue an engineering degree at the University of Washington. Harita Rabala is from Interlake High School and has served Youthlink for 5 years in the executive committee as the co-president. Harita helped co-found the Leaders of Today, a registered nonprofit organization. She will study computer science at the University of Washington. Isabel Wang is from Newport High School and has been involved with Youthlink for 7 years. She has served in many roles, including the current president for Youth Council, helping co-found the Leaders of Today. Isabel also served as board member in the Microsoft National Youth Board during her freshman year. She will be traveling east to attend the school at University of Pennsylvania to study business focused on social impact. Unfortunately, Isabel cannot be here today. She is attending her brother's graduation. You know, collectively, these 4 amazing young people have over 20 years of service to the Bellevue community through the Youthlink program. So please join me in congratulating Natalie, Aisha, Harita, and Isabel as we honor them as the 2022 Phil Kushland Award Young Awards recipients. So thank you so much, and I'm going to turn it back over to Michael.
Thank you, Brad. And so let's get started on our Community Youth Awards. So each spring, nomination forms are distributed to public and private schools, homeschool groups, youth agencies, clubs, and religious organizations. This year, we received over 120 nominations from the community, and at this time, please join me in congratulating all the award nominees. So now I'll ask you to please stand if you've nominated a young person. There have to be a bunch of people, and I know there's a bunch of people standing already, so we'll count you in too. That is so impressive. So thank you for acknowledging the positive qualities in these students. Your encouraging words shape futures. Each year, as we prepare for the awards ceremony, we depend on you to tell us about these students. I also want to acknowledge our Youth Planning Committee and staff who have worked hard these past weeks producing tonight's event. And once again, thanks to Patrick Alinas. So thank you. So we will begin tonight's Community Leadership Awards with the Advocacy for Cultural Heritage Pride Award, which will be presented by Dr. Linda Whitehead, our Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer, and Youthlink board and Youthlink member Aisha Patel. This year's award winner is Daniel Rendon from Interlake High School and Youth Eastside Services Heat. Will Daniel please join us up at the front?
Daniel was nominated by Youth Eastside Services staff Tina Morales. Daniel has been involved in our leadership, community service, and cultural empowerment group called Latino Heat, Hispanos en Acción Together, for over 5 years and is now the president. He shares what he has learned and connects others to opportunities and projects that genuinely build community and foster partnerships and awareness of the needs of others and their own culture and identity. Since COVID, he has helped organize and facilitate the virtual Dia de los Muertos and Posada presentations, sharing these important cultural traditions and experiences with other elementary school students.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Daniel has impacted the life of others by being a humble, determined, dedicated leader. It resonates the most in Latina Heat's community visual organized to honor Latina youth loss, where he stated, in order to gain strength, we must empathize with the hurt. Put your community first and watch it grow. Daniel, thank you for all your work, for being a constant advocate, and for always building a bridge for cultural understanding and pride. Great job, Daniel, and congratulations on your award.
City of Bellevue Diversity Advantage Equity Coordinator Sarah Boyle and Youthlink member Elsie Benke will present the next award. Lauren Kirkpatrick of Newport High School is our recipient for the Advocacy for Social Justice Award in the individual category. Lauren, will you please join us at the podium?
Lauren was nominated by Newport High School staff Karen Landau-Walter. Lauren has served for 3 years on Associated Student Body, ASB, as an equity representative, where she meets with administrators in the district to advocate for equity, social justice, restorative practices, accountability, and representation. She has also served on Students Organized Against Racism to discuss issues in racial equity. She's served as the president of Newport's Black Student Union for 3 years, helping to lead the MLK Assembly and create a safe space for students of color in school.
Lauren's counselor further writes, in my nearly 20 years as an educator, there have been few students who have had such a significant impact on me as a teacher and as a person. Lauren is a visionary, and although she has been my student these last 3 years, she's also been my teacher. She inspired both students and staff to be better people and has made our school and community a better place. Thank you very much, Lauren, for leading by example and advocating for equity and inclusion in school and beyond. Congratulations.
Bellevue Parks and Community Services Assistant Director Tony Esparza and Youthlink member Priyanka Mukhara will present the next award. Eastside Youth Coalition is our recipient of the Advocacy for Social Justice Award in the group category. Will members of the Eastside Youth Coalition please join us at the podium?
The mission statement of the Eastside Youth Coalition is to be committed to providing Black, Latinx, historically marginalized youth racially and culturally relevant programs while creating a safe community where they're valued and celebrated. EYC has several programs: Eastside Black Girls for Change, Eastside Youth Coalition, Youth and Government Delegation, Get Youth College On, and Groundbreakers.
Michelle Williams-Clark, founder and executive director, nominated the youth. For Eastside Youth Coalition, these amazing individuals, 10 seniors and 3 juniors, began meeting organically, driven by their desire to create community during the pandemic when everyone felt isolated. They came together to heal, share, work on their personal goals, and are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you, Eastside Youth Coalition, for continuing to create spaces for our youth and students of color. Congratulations.
Former Youthlink Board Liaison of the Bellevue School District Board, Dr. Francine Wiest, and Youthlink member Daniel Koo will present the next award. Catherine Lorenzo of Highland Middle School is our recipient for the Advocacy for Education Award. Will Catherine please join us at the podium?
Catherine was nominated by the Highland Middle School Graduation Success Coach, Mariella Stockdale. And one of the myriads of things that Mariella mentioned to us was how Catherine was always helping new students from places all the way from Guatemala and making sure that they know about the school, their teachers, and how to use computers, how to access their school lunch, and so much more.
There's more. Catherine is so caring for others and volunteers unconditionally. She is an example of dedication and perseverance. Adjusting to a new school is even more difficult for students experiencing a new culture, system, and language. Having navigators like Catherine is so important, and what you do to help other students feel comfortable, welcomed, supported, and accepted is valuable. Thank you very much, Catherine, for what you do to help make our places for education more welcoming and supportive. Congratulations.
Bellevue Police Department Chief Shirley and Youthlink member Lauren Lambert will present the next award. Jose Bautista Morales of Tai Middle School is our recipient for the Advocacy for Family Support Award. Will Jose please join us at the podium?
Lauren was unable to attend today, so I'm taking her place. Tai Middle School staff Joseph Achapol shares, Jose has been a helpful translator for new students who do not speak English at Tai in English language learners classes. He has helped his fellow classmates understand lessons, complete assignments, study for tests, and navigate their other classes.
So is Jose here? He's not? Let me say this really quick. I'm so impressed with the young people here. I mean, everyone nominated, all the young people here, I mean, is magnificent, right? Especially what we've witnessed the last couple of days in our country. You guys are our future and leading the way. This is real community right here, right? So back to Jose. He is kind, thoughtful, and supportive young man with a great heart who deserves recognition. Jose demonstrates that family can also mean people outside of our immediate family. He embodies the spirit of school family by helping take care of other people without being asked. Thank you, Jose, for all your caring support for other students in need and sharing yourself in service with others in your Tai school. Congratulations.
Bellevue City Council member Conrad Lee and Youthlink member Neo Hu will present the next award. Ryan Chang of the International School is our recipient for the Advocacy for Sports and Recreation Award. Will Ryan please join us at the podium?
All right, hi everyone, I'm Neo, and I'm so excited to present Ryan Chang with his award for Advocacy in Sports and Recreation. So mentor Kitty Doe shared that she has known Ryan since the 5th grade when he began attending sessions at Best in Class. He started volunteering in 6th grade with Washington Youth Soccer's top program in Magnuson Park. The program helps students with disabilities to be a part of the soccer community. Ryan was the lead instructor that provided guidance during play and modeled positive behavior. Ryan also helped created a nonprofit organization called RACE that helps support and create awareness for people with autism within the soccer community. He is also a swim instructor with the adaptive program at the Samina Club and provided swim lessons for children with disabilities.
Hi everyone, I'm not Ryan, I'm Conrad Lee. He's Ryan. I've been around for so long that, I your granddaddy for most of you. Anyway, it's really nice to see all the young people here today and your parents. So thank you. Well done. It's my pleasure to be here with you. One outcome of this program is the friendship that Ryan and his teammates have developed with children with disability in the program. During the COVID lockdown, he provided masks, gloves, and face shields for the camp participants from donations he collected in the community. He also provided emotional support online to the children he mentored by creating videos and demonstrate soccer skills to stay physically active, as well as scheduling weekly visits for homework assistance. Ryan, you have helped redefine the meaning of teamwork by going above and beyond the call and truly making an impact in other people's lives. Appreciate the initiative you take of working with people of disability. So I compliment you and thank you for all that you do. Congratulations, Ryan.
Human Services Commissioner Angela Fan and Youthlink member Sarah Desai will present the next award. Gia Agarwal of Odell Middle School is our recipient for the Advocacy for Inclusivity and Alleyship Award individual category. Will Gia please join us at the podium?
Gia was nominated by several Odell Middle School staff. Quote, Gia understands the importance of supporting marginalized groups and ensuring that others are not left behind. She has led fundraising at Odell to support lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer communities, including support for the Trevor Project and Outright Action International. In her role as ASB president, she worked with other ASB officers in order to create a more inclusive school environment.
Gia has strong peer relationships and fights hard for what she believes in, especially with regard to LGBTQ+ inclusivity and how LGBTQ+ students are treated at school. It has been a joy to see her advocacy grow. She recently presented at the Bellevue School Board meeting to advocate for greater mental health supports for all Odell and BSD students. She's a great advocate for the needs of all students and is steadfast in her strength to speak to powerful stakeholders in our district in order to be a voice for positive change. Thank you so much, Gia, for continuing to champion others and sharing their voice and concerns. You truly embody the merit of this award. Congratulations.
Youthlink Board alumni Carlos Marquez Arce and Colin Sarabosing will present the next award. The Dolphin Friends of Newport Heights Elementary School is our recipient for the Advocacy for Inclusivity and Alleyship Award Group category. Will members and representatives of this group please join us at the podium?
It's truly incredible to see all the representatives that came here tonight. Newport Heights Elementary School staff Anna Lewis shares, the Newport Heights Elementary Dolphin Friends embody this award. Dolphin Friends are fifth graders who volunteer weekly during recess and go into Pacific program classes to play with and support other students who have disabilities. These fifth graders and mentors show true leadership in demonstrating inclusion and friendship for all of our students.
Anna further writes, as a family engagement specialist, I have known these amazing mentors and fifth graders since 2019. They have provided friendship and inclusion for our Pacific program students. Seeing how these fifth grade students share their recess time to get to know other students is empowering to us all. They show us how simple gestures can make a difference in the lives of other students. The Dolphin Friends show how inclusivity and allyship can be done, sometimes simply by playing. Dolphin Friends, congratulations.
Youthlink board member Devika Vyas and Youthlink member Manish Nadendla will present the next award. Jaden Chrysonis of Sammamish High School is our recipient of the Advocacy for Well-Being Award. Will Jaden please join us at the podium?
Sammamish High School staff Youngshan Zhang shares, I have known Jaden for over 2 years. She's the first in line to comfort a friend or other fellow Sammamish High School students in need. As our school experienced different times of loss, she's the first to engage in support groups and offering a shoulder to cry on for other students.
In times of need, Jaden knows the importance and power of care and love. She has decorated the Sammamish High School main office with her works of art, and they all display positive messages and warmth to all students. She even filled a whiteboard in someone's office with quotes of encouragement and words of wisdom. She really takes mental health seriously and is the biggest cheerleader for all students. Jaden proves that words of encouragement and support are powerful. Thank you for sharing your positivity in the world. Congratulations.
Bellevue Parks and Community Services Director Michael Shiosaki and Youthlink member Vishnu Manjapudi will present the next award. Arushi Sinha of Big Picture is our recipient of the Environmental Champion Award. Will Arushi please join us at the podium?
Don't know. Should I do it? Hold on. I guess.
The award description asks for a person who is a constant advocate for helping protect and take care of our environment, a steward who helps inform, educate, and move others to take action. Big Picture School staff Rebecca Davis shares this. Arushi is an amazing individual. Aside from being involved in SOAR, where she helps prepare for our annual Racial Equity Day, she is also a member of the Green Team, a student club focused on environmental justice. She is the 9th grade representative of the school for the district, where she works with the superintendent by providing student feedback on various BSD policies.
Arushi is also a gardener at the Bellevue Urban Garden and volunteers with Dream Dresses, a nonprofit that collects saris in the U.S. and sends them to India. As you can see, she's involved in many organizations and clubs, but all with a social justice focus. She brings professionalism, perspective, and equity in everything she does. She is making a difference in our Big Picture school and school district. Thank you and congratulations, Arushi, for helping create a more sustainable and responsible future here in Bellevue and in the world.
Bellevue Parks and Community Services Assistant Director Shelley Brittenham and Youthlink member Caitlin Kim will present the next award. Ruby Van Rosemalen of Big Picture and Bellevue Youth Theater is a recipient for the Excellence in Youth Arts Award. Will you please join us at the podium, Ruby?
This award honors a person who values the importance of self-expression, artistry, and creativity through any form of art, and furthermore encourages others to explore their own form of expression and celebration, whether through canvas, spoken word, or dance. Ruby was nominated by Bellevue Youth Theater staff Dion Wardrop. I've known Ruby since 2016 as a participant in our shows and as a dependable volunteer and intern. Through volunteering at BYT, she's happy to help with any task and takes initiative on any work that needs to get done.
During day camps last summer, the teens helped with set construction and building craft kits. Ruby took charge and came up with a plan to efficiently assemble all the kits in stages, assigning tasks and updating other counselors. She worked collaboratively with the Bellevue Youth Theater Foundation and the Teen Advisory Board to generate meaningful content for their social media channels while dealing with the challenges of working remotely. It's difficult to get artistic feedback without face-to-face communication, but Ruby was able to push through and make it happen. Thank you, Ruby, for sharing your talents and many gifts with the Bellevue Youth Theater. We appreciate your dedication and creativity to the performing arts. Congratulations.
Youthlink board member Mukti Khan and Youthlink member Richard Lee will present the next award. Anika Kushland of the Overlake School is our recipient of the Outstanding Creative and Innovative Thinker Award. Will Anika please join us at the podium?
The award description asks for a person who always finds ways to creatively think and live outside the box by always trying to find a creative solution to a problem. This award asks for a futurist who sees opportunities rather than barriers. Anika was nominated by mentor Sarah Wilkes of Technology Access Foundation. Quotes, "I have known Anika for over a year as a volunteer to my organization, Technology Access Foundation. When the pandemic started, teenagers like her could not socialize and had to switch to online school. Anika created a site where she posted remote volunteering opportunities for teens so they could volunteer remotely as well."
Sarah adds, Anika eventually built a mobile app called Treefish that helps incentivize teenagers to volunteer. After receiving feedback and support from other local and international organizations, she has posted opportunities for over 120 global organizations. Congratulations, Anika, for truly thinking outside the box for a creative solution. We hope that you go further to help other people in future. Congratulations.
Bellevue City Council member John Stokes and Youthlink member Candace Warner will present our next award. Ajit Vasu of Sherwood Forest Elementary School is our recipient for the Outstanding Elementary School Student Award. Will Ajit please join us at the podium?
The award honors a person who exemplifies ideal qualities of an elementary school student aside from academics or other accomplishments apart from school rigor. A student who is selfless, supportive, and a natural life learner. Ajit was nominated by Sherwood Forest Elementary School staff Lindsay Elizondo, who writes, "I have taught Ajit in kindergarten and watched him grow. I'm his third grade teacher this year. Ajit is a very smart and very capable student. His personality and determination have helped other students become better peers."
Thank you. Ajit is a really exceptional person. At this age particularly, he's exemplifies the idea that if with persistence and consistency, he could do anything. We could all do anything. He's a hard worker and has shown the true meaning of dedication. So thank you, Ajit, for living the example of hard work and persistence and helping share these qualities with other students. And at this point, I want to make a comment that I'm observing all of this, and I've been in Bellevue for a long time with the Bellevue School Foundation, PTA, worked in every bond and levy campaign, worked with youth all through, and this group today is the best. It's always good to get going. And Bellevue, Bellevue's been working, these kids have been working with us for a long, long time. And we're very grateful and looking forward to moving forward and continuing to have these good experiences. So congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
Bellevue Council member Janice Zahn and Youthlink member Mia Trenbeath will present the next award. Yakalaivan Ayanar of Big Picture School is our recipient for the Outstanding Middle School Student Award. Will Yakalaivan please join us at the podium?
The award honors a person who exemplifies ideal qualities of a middle school student aside from academics. A student who is selfless, supportive, and a natural life learner. Yakalaivan was nominated by Big Picture School staff. He exemplifies an outstanding middle school student. Not only does he always strive for 110% in school, but he is also a kind-hearted and generous human being who likes to ask questions as a natural lifelong learner. He is a well-rounded student who displays integrity.
Further, in every moment of class, he assists others without asking, works collaboratively with his peers in all group work, and contributes to the classroom discussion with enthusiasm and curiosity. His positive contributions and motivations have not only strengthened our classroom community, but also enhanced the learning environment for all. Thank you, Yakalaivan, for helping to create a great positive space for learning by your example and passion for learning. You know, when I think about elementary school, you know, it's just amazing what you've accomplished, and I feel like we're in great hands with the youth, especially as young as elementary school. So congratulations.
Bellevue Deputy Mayor Jared Neuenhaus and Youthlink member Harshita Rabala will present the next award. Afifa Kashif of Sammamish High School is our recipient of the Outstanding High School Student Award. Will Afifa please join us at the podium?
The award celebrates a person who exemplifies the ideal qualities of a high school student that goes beyond academics. A student who is selfless, supportive, and has a strong sense of community. Afifa was nominated by Sammamish High School counselor Yanchen Zhang. In her words, "It's rare to find someone who is a trailblazer and an out-of-box thinker. She founded the Mock Trial Club when our school didn't have one. She also competed with an all-girl team for 7 seasons in categories addressing real-world problems. Afifa has participated in multiple school activities, helping promote STEM, especially with young women, and fundraising robotic supplies for countries like Pakistan who don't have access to these resources."
Afifa, sorry, I need to assist a little bit. From someone who knows you best, Afifa is a joy to work with. I have thoroughly enjoyed watching her grow and watching her make waves in the world and the community. She has impacted the school with her ASB involvement, her leadership skills, advocacy, and all that she is involved with. She has also served by being on the Superintendent's Council and elevating student voice. She is a role model and an incredible soul. Thank you, Afifa, for being a true servant leader and a change agent in your school. Congratulations.
Now, Bellevue Council member and Youthlink Board Liaison Jeremy Barksdale and Youthlink member Melissa Shafi will present our next award. Alex Cho of Bellevue High School is our recipient for the Outstanding Youth Volunteer Award. Will Alex please join us at the podium?
The award description asks for a person who shares their time and talent in service and support of others in need without recognition of their work and encourages others to give of themselves. Alex was nominated by Danielle Piazza, a parent of a student in his camp, who said, "I first met Alex in October of 2020 for the free Camp for Kids book club that offered an opportunity for kids wanting to experience fun and social interaction during the quarantine. I got a chance to talk with Alex and was very impressed to hear about his desire to help during the lockdown when many kids were struggling with mental and emotional stress due to isolation."
Thank you. If you'll grant me one moment, I would just like to say a personal thank you to all of our youth for showing up not just here, but in and for our community, and often leading the way on key and tough issues and setting an example for all of our community to follow. So thank you. Now, Alex, your determination and passion to help others truly make you an outstanding volunteer. Alex also spends his weekends volunteering to help shop and deliver groceries to the elderly. Alex has also worked with the Peruvian consulate to donate used soccer cleats and led a group of his friends to collect over 300 soccer cleats for the kids in Peru. He is a person who finds joy in helping others and works his hardest to bring a smile to everyone else's face. Your dedication to help others is inspiring. Congratulations.
I would just like to say, I am not Alex Cho. I'm his older brother. He couldn't make it because he's right now. He's right now planning an ASB walking retreat for the coming class. That's what I'm doing. But I agree with everything that
Maybe.
Youthlink board member Rosie Mendoza and Youthlink member Sharia Kumar will present the next award. Brandon Bay-Davidsky of Bellevue High School is a recipient for the Unsung Hero Award. Will Brandon please join us?
The award honors someone who has quietly supported other people without being asked for help or receiving personal recognition, who has performed a small deed to help others with their great heart. Brandon received numerous nominations. An upstairs neighbor shared, "My wife passed away suddenly post-surgery this past August. Brandon was there and took my son out of the house when the ambulances arrived. Since then, he volunteered his time daily to spend time with my 3-year-old son and help me take care of him. He has never complained and never asked for anything."
He is an angel who truly cares for humanity and selflessly displays that with what he has done for me and my son. Brandon has made the most devastating time in our lives better when I don't know how to get to the next day and be a kind, patient father. I have never met a young person I trust more or could be more proud of than him. Brandon, no words of gratitude can express our thanks to you for the compassion and kindness you selflessly shown to others. Your actions exemplify why we are here tonight. Thank you and congratulations. And family members.
Bellevue recognizes that the diversity of our youth leaders and their wide-ranging contributions add to the rich tapestry of life. Congratulations to all the award recipients, nominees, and nominators who have taken the time to contribute to our community and acknowledge our wonderful young people. This concludes tonight's Community Leadership Awards. We leave this evening encouraged and inspired, getting a glimpse of these young leaders. We appreciate you spending the evening with us and supporting Bellevue's wonderful youth.
Another final thank you to all of our elected officials, public officials, and community leaders who joined us in presenting these awards. Thanks also to the Community Leadership Awards Action Team for their help organizing tonight's ceremony. Also, a huge thanks to all of our Youthlink partners, volunteers, and teens. I would like to personally thank all the family, youth, and teen services staff, Patrick Alina, Angela Fan, Jeannie Anderson, and Liliana Godinez. And thank you also to Parks and Community Services Director Michael Shiosaki for helping host tonight's ceremony and supporting our young people.
And lastly, I want to plug our Bellevue City Youthlink Board. And so if you are interested in joining the City of Bellevue's Youthlink Board, then please check out the information table in the concourse so you can scan a QR code and get some information on our upcoming application deadline. And on that note, everyone, thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your evening.